Welcome back, TTS Wednesday. 5 stories today. First one, the Chinese UFO that is non-explained. Followed by, we now explain the final details of the case of the 2 teenagers that passed water into the Haidilao port in Shanghai, China. Next up, someone, FAFO and tried to bring in a ton of e-vaporizers into Singapore illegally and of course got caught. And then in Singapore, Pickleball, one of the most raging sports right now in Singapore. Some update on it. And finally, the last story of the day is we might have caught the alleged SAF personnel from Bedok camp that have been going around doing a lot of fake orders and then disappearing. But of course, it is a fake SAF personnel. I mean, you should know by now. Let's kick things off. Most people will have seen this viral clip right now, taken on September 12, 2025 in Shandong province, China, which shows a UFO flying through the air, that big red ball of light flying diagonally downwards. My first time watching it, I was thinking, this looks CGI. This looks like some kind of superhero movie. This looks like Superman landing, when he first arrived on Earth, something like that. So then we see that it collided with something smaller on the left, a white thing, also UFO. There's basically 2 UFOs in this clip, okay, and then it boom, yeah. So now some people are claiming that actually the big red ball of light is not a UFO but could be a meteor or meteorite. I don't know what's the right term to use here. And the little white thing that you've seen flying horizontally, the little small one, that is actually a missile taking down the meteor. But why would you need to make the meteor go boom? That doesn't make sense. Some people are now claiming the red ball is a UFO and the white one is actually a missile to take down the UFO. And then there are also people saying the little white one that you can barely see until the last few seconds of the clip is actually the UFO, and that little big red ball of light diagonally charging through the air is the missile taking down the unknown UFO. I'm so confused, I do not know. Are we having some kind of a galactic battle above in our skies right now? Anyway, this has been reported by multiple residents in multiple areas of Shandong province, China, okay? Eyewitnesses have reported seeing it, and they also claim they heard 2 loud bangs, but we need the official explanation. So on September 13, 2025, the Weifang Emergency Management Bureau has stated that they had no information or reports on the incident and denied any related events. And as of September 2025, still no official explanations been issued by any Chinese authorities. So let me know. The one on the right, is it a meteor, is it a missile, or is it a UFO? The one smaller on the left, is it I don't know, could it be just a small drone, a white color drone, or is it really a missile or UFO? Basically, there are 2 UFOs in the air in this viral clip. Okay, recently our Haidilao coverage of the teens passing water into that hot pot got more coverage and went sort of viral again because we started getting more likes and reposting of it. We were thinking what's happening? This was pretty old news. Well, apparently now we know that the culprits were actually 2 17-year-old teenagers and they have been fined, okay? The court verdict is finally out. On September 12, 2025, in Shanghai, court has ruled in Haidilao's favor, okay, not flavor, favor, no pun intended, ordering the 6 defendants, although it's 2 teenage boys, but there are 4 parents, the 2 boys and their 4 parents, so 6 of them, the parents could become defendant. This is interesting. Is it because they are considered minors? No idea, let me know why. Is it 6 defendants and not 2? Anyway, ordered the 6 defendants to jointly pay 2.2 million yuan in damages and issue public apologies in designated newspapers. That's about 300,000 US dollars, okay? Okay, and the court held the parents liable for failing in their guardianship duties, which enabled the act. Wow! This is new. So basically, wait. So you're telling me basically in China, parents can be liable if they don't handle their kids well. The kids don't have any kind of protection or shelter because they are minors. This is cool. Does this work elsewhere? This is cool, Parents being liable because their kids did bad. Don't care if your kids were teenagers, okay? This is cool. I like this, okay? This is really cool. And also, for further context, as As wild as everyone thought that, was it so wild that they actually just stood on a table and start passing water into that hot pot, in full view of everyone around in the shop, being it so crowded? No, actually the two teenagers did that in a private room. They took turns standing on a table, recorded videos of each other, and they were also fully well aware what they did is gonna go really viral. But they weren't as insane as we thought, were to stand on a table right in the public full view of everyone and start passing water into it, okay? They did it in a private room. But anyway, I'm more surprised that this part, the court held the parents liable for failing in their guardianship duties, which enabled the act. This is really cool. I like this part. Alright, a Malaysian man was just caught on September 16, 2025 trying to enter Singapore at a Tuas checkpoint while driving a Malaysia-registered lorry with, get this, 18,400 e-vaporizers and 1,400 related components hidden inside the lorry. This is the largest ever seizure of smuggled e-vaporizers at Singapore's land checkpoints ever since the enhanced penalties for vaping and vape started on September 1st, 2025. This is huge, okay? Can you imagine? We just saved potentially 18,400 children from accessing vapes. This is huge and should be known to more. So basically, when you made the penalty harsher, it seems that people started having this mentality of being, it's either all or nothing, They seem to have the mentality, if we are going to risk this, we might as well risk it big. 18,400 e-vaporizers. Let that slowly sink in. How many boxes is that? Okay, for further context, the suspect is a Malaysian national. No other further details on age or occupation. The man and the seized items have been referred to the Singapore HSA Health Sciences Authority for further investigations. Under current laws, smuggling such e-vaporizers can result in fines up to 10,000 Singapore dollars, imprisonment up to 6 months, or both for first-time offenders. Breaking news! Pickleball players, it's time to learn a real sport. Okay, pickleball has just been banned at a Singapore... Has just been banned at a Singapore Holland-Bukit Panjang GRC badminton hardcourt. Just one badminton hardcourt has officially banned pickleball, designating that hardcourt strictly for badminton use only. Apparently, pickleball is all the rage right now in Singapore. Some people are playing way past the 9 PM cut-off times at certain badminton courts even, causing earaches to residents nearby. And pickleball apparently produces sharp, repetitive sounds that sounds like talk, 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 talk that affects nearby households. But you know what? They ban pickleball from badminton hardcourts for your safety, pickleball players, because the sport of pickleball, is it really a sport, requires specific court markings, nets and buffer zones using undesignated common areas such as a badminton hardcourt may pose risk to pickleball players and bystanders nearby. It's for your own good, pickleball players. We might have caught the serial fraudulent caller doing scam bulk orders. This is your last story of the day. Follow us for more. So a 22-year-old Sri Lankan woman on a student pass in Singapore has been charged, and she's actually part of a trio. So there are 3 of them. And this 22-year-old Sri Lankan woman has a name with 6 words that is like 22 syllables. So here we go. She is named Rajadi Rajasinghe Manamendra Patabadilage Vishwa Madhavi. She has been charged and currently remanded at Central Police Division. So she has been charged 1 count under the Computer Misuse Act for allegedly relinquishing control of a bank account and facilitating unauthorized access to a computer system. Basically, she shared her login details to other people. Okay, that's the easiest way to say it. Okay, anyway, penalties up to 2 years jail and 5,000 Singapore dollars fine for first offence, up to 3 years jail and 10,000 Singapore dollars fine for repeat offence. And how the scam work is, basically reading this, I'm kind of confused. Did they manage to scam besides making these poor eateries and even one of the florists suffer loss in preparing the orders? So these scammers will impersonate SAF personnel from Bedok camp. I do not know why. They're so fascinated with the Bedok camp, and they'll place fake bulk food orders with local businesses, and they always have a special order. So for this florist, right, they ordered like 150 bouquets of flowers for extra large one, but then there was a special order that I need the flowers to come with a mattress, and can you buy the mattress for my supplier? So the scam was, they do a big bulk order, let shops accept the order, and then they have a special request. It has to be come bundle with a certain item that the shop might not have ready access to, and they'll recommend the shop, hey, I really need this whole bundle order. If you cannot have access to this supply, why don't you buy from this address, this link? And so the scam is to get these shops to buy from this, secondary supplier that the scammers will provide to the shops. But I mean, as ridiculous as it sounds, so far from all the repeat cases we've seen all the shops prepared food, no buyer come and collect, but there isn't any stories of them or contacts saying that, in addition to preparing this food, I actually bought certain supplies that they ordered together in the bundle. I mean, I know the Brani case, they asked for mineral water, a bottle of mineral water to be bundled together, right? But that is so readily accessible that he would need a special supplier to get access to, and we know the florist was requested to buy a mattress. I mean, and it was so strange that the florist refused, and that was when they realized it was a scam when no one came to collect all the bouquets of flowers, because who would order 150 bouquets of flowers, 4 extra large ones with a mattress? Make it make sense. So this trio of scammers, I am really confused. Did they manage to scam anyone to buy from their alleged scam suppliers so far? Because all of their orders doesn't make sense, Are they going around ordering food and then I need it come bundle with a mattress? So since September 4th till now, at least 5 have reported cases with total losses of over 32,000 Singapore dollars. But as far as we know, these are just the shops preparing the orders and then no one come and buy. It's not as if like I said, there's no further context of anyone already purchasing from these so-called scam suppliers, So yeah, once again, the other 2 suspects have not been charged yet, but they will be in time. And kudos to the police for catching the alleged SAF personnel from Bedok camp so fast.